Hello everyone, my name is Cetus and welcome to Imperator Rome as Egypt. We have completed our first set of missions. We've started progress on our second set of missions, which involves improving Lower Egypt, and at the same time we're going to work on attacking Phrygia here because we know that taking Syria is one of the other mission trees. We had a choice between two to work on next, and we chose the improved Lower Egypt one so we could also work on this one without having to have it active. Kind of work ahead was the plan. And attacking Phrygia is going to be a good opportunity right now, I think. They have quite a few allies, but no one, well, Thrace is kind of scarier, but I actually, like, so Phrygia only has 15,000 manpower and 33 cohorts. We have 100k manpower and 58 cohorts. Already a pretty good start. Thrace here has 381 manpower and 20 cohorts. So from a troop perspective, we have an advantage. From a ship perspective, we are at a severe disadvantage. They have, what is that? About double. Probably double when you add up all the little tiny countries and all that. So we'll have to be very careful with our ships. But otherwise, I think we're in a good place. And the Seleucid Empire is busy getting its butt handed to it and falling apart, so we're doing good. I think the only reason we have a chance with Phrygia is you can see they've also kind of fallen apart. So we're going to try and take advantage of that. We have all our armies up over here. Our ships are over here. Let us remove the automation from them, because that is risky. And I'm actually going to split them up. Let's take the heavier fleet. Let's bring them over to this port. They have some bigger ships. Do we have enough to do some of the capture port stuff? Who's his strength? Port raid. I think we have enough to do a lot of the port assaults and raids with the ship because we have some of the big ships here. Hopefully it's enough. Might need 5 or 10, I don't remember, but we'll figure that out. At a glance, so we do have a mission complete. It's the bread and circle. We're gonna kind of wait because if we can save up the 900 gold, I think it would be better to do the improved storage capacity one. Long term, and we got some other ones we're working on. We got to build 2 theater districts here, which they're under construction, and then this will just be done. And we got to build forts in these 3 places and turn it into a city. It is not a city, so this is actually something we should put our next chunk of money into. We just need money, so we just need to save up. So that's easy. Awesome. I think, in the meantime, let's dive straight into this. Oh my god, it's so many people, actually. So little tiny places. You know, at some point in EU4, they added little things at the bottom that told you, like, the alliance strength troop-wise. I kind of wish we had that here. It would make it very easy to tell if I'm being an absolute fool. Which I might be. I'm actually going to bring both ships together, I think. Come to this port. And once they get here, we're going to attack. For good or for bad. Very potentially for bad, but we're going to do it. Pretender support, blah, blah, blah. We have a pretty good ruler right now, which is helpful. We want to kind of act while we have that. We do have an heir, which is also nice, who's already cruel. You are 6 years old and you're cruel. That is, well, that's impressive, I guess. What we'll call it. I have 2 vassals who will help out, which is good. I guess that's true. Like, I don't really think about the fact that I have a bunch of vassals. And I have 2 vassals out here that I've just had forever, and I just forget about the fact I own. Huh? Some say that throughout Egypt there is one constant. The deeds and character of, insert name I won't try and say, precede her from the villa of the capital to the shabbiest border town. Has risen to great prominence and position as a public servant and aristocrat, and through her Legendary private Soris has the ear of everyone worth knowing. She could no doubt make a useful ally. Who is she? She is a niece of the governor of Palestine. 19-year-old, very good at civics, cruel, suspicious, benefactor. Is she that impressive? We can invite her to an exclusive bankrupt, lose a bunch of gold, we become friends, gain corruption, and gain her loyalty. Invite her with a fake address. We gain popularity, we lose loyalty, they lose prestige. What of it? We lose popularity. Let's go with the fake address. She's quite loyal. She's not in a position to do any harm to me. We will go with a fake address. Seems a little bit, mean maybe, but yeah, whatever. We have some pretty good armies at this point. One of my fleets is here. Have the other one show up anytime now. I guess I could speed up slightly. It's not like I'm something important. Is that Pythia's fleet? Oof. Pythia. Oh, Pythia is at war with Armenia? So they're trying to regain some of the territory, I think, from the looks of it. Can't tell where that is if I zoom way out. Oh, there. So there. Oh, okay, Armenia. Look at this. Armenia begins with this territory. And Armenia is now here and here. Something bad happened there. Oh, well, this is perfect. They're at war. They're distracted. Let's go to war. Make the best out of this. I'm sure this will be a great decision. I can't imagine how it would go bad. I can't foresee any problems. It's just a good decision. Okay. Let's grab my light army. And you go siege the fort. You come take the capital. My light army come take the port capital. Now, the thing we're going to want to be very careful with. I'm almost tempted to make it one fleet. The thing we're going to want to be very careful with is not burning down or pillaging the cities in the town lands we're going to take, which is going to be a lot of this, ideally, hopefully. Keep taking port cities. That will help. Yeah, so this is an example of it. Sacking of this city, we can get a ton of gold and demolish the city. Let the men kind of middle ground and then be gentle with it. We are going to want to be gentle because we want this city to become a part of our land. So there is no advantage whatsoever in ripping it down. Now, if we look at our big fleet, must include 5 or more heavy ships to do the port stuff. We have 4, of course. That is... Oh, wrong button. Let us build one. We'll build 2. That's going to take a while, but further down the road, hopefully it can help us. Move past, and let's take that fort. So what do we want? We want... Syria, 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 Syria. Good lord, Syria is big. We are gonna lose this? Their commander is way better. Can we duck into a port? We can. Okay. Let's look at our second fleet, whose admiral has died, which is convenient timing. Can we find someone good? A 10. Not bad, not bad. Not an 11 like theirs, but not bad. Can I... the coming of the city... okay. Something became a city. Nope, we're gonna lose that. Don't engage. I have a lot of money. Let's expand our fleet a little bit too. Our other fleet. Our smaller fleet. Where's our fleet? This one. What do we got? 2, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Trade route in our capital. I don't want to think about this right now because we got a war going on, but I guess I should pay some attention. Something to help ships would be good. I can't get wood. Can't get iron. Exporting a lot of this stuff. Grab some citizen output with spices. Army maintenance would be good. We'll grab wine. We can get another wine going, that would be good. And we lost a governor of Upper Egypt. 9 and young would be good, but that family has a ton. 8, kind of young. Merciful. We'll go with that. Spread the love between our families a little bit. Can we, for now, we just automate you? Will you just walk around and siege for me? No, you're gonna be win. You're gonna be win. I don't want that. Which one was our war goal? Syria, coal. But this is the important one to siege down. Yeah, Pythia's having problems. Well, they're attacking. They're not having problems. They're winning up here, but I'm hoping that will distract them. Long enough to be, you know, a problem. I should probably increase speed for your guys' sake as much as my own, but I'm always a little sketched out that I'm gonna miss something happening. But I guess all my armies are on my screen right in front of me, so I can focus as I come down here and look at stuff. Oh, we already built this into a city. Awesome. So if we add a fortress here, we're en route to finishing that. Ridiculous number of unnecessary forts, but we'll rip them down later. We'll take that. We got to keep sieging all of that. I think our main force is just going to push forward and take forts. The more we take, the better. Pythia has Cyprus? Oh. Cyprus is a pretty nice province. Oh, look at that. Look at that baby fleet. How cute. You landing troops? Can't tell how many troops? Really not? 1,000 troops. Well, okay. Great. Thanks. Oh. Okay. So I got my 5 ships here. I'm gonna bring my fleet over. Because... what does this do? Is that a name of a ship? Is that a name of a province? Oceanian? Loses 50% strength. Oh, they're 2 forts in range? No. I've never actually done the port stuff. A breach is added. Let's try this one. Because a breach should make this go faster. Everything looks at full strength. Port Assault would be nice to unlock one day. I do believe at one point I talked about wanting to focus in on take the tax rate, thank you. Focus in at one point on making my navy really powerful, and I don't think I've ever gotten around to that, but I really should do that because that's where I've been putting my military tradition and stuff. Then I also think I keep forgetting to drill my armies, so you know. Hello, army of substantial size. Can we catch out? Are we in a good tactic? No, we are really not. We'll go with deception. What about this guy? Also in a terrible tactic. Perhaps skirmishing for you. And you, not bad. Let's change you to bottleneck though, that's much better. This fort could finish. Ugh. We're gonna hang on a second, because this is a pretty big army. If I can grab one of my secondary armies, we'll be in a better position. And you know what? Oh, interesting. I just hit the button and it captured a location. And one of my ships took damage. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. If we grab another one. More of my ships took damage. And we took another port. Let's pull into the port and repair. Please win this siege, like, now. Back off this army. Right now would be great. Okay. So who's my better general? You're 9. That's decent. You are 9. You're both equal, which is mildly unfortunate. If one's better than the other, you can send in the bad general first, see what their tactics are, and then the better general will take charge when he comes in, so I could bring him in with their most ideal tactics and win the fight. But we can't do that. Oh, why are you running away now? I have my full army here. We are going to catch you, though. I have light cavalry, specifically for hunting down people like you. Specifically for this. Oh, we caught the small group. That's much worse for you. Thank you, but much worse for you. Another child, that would be great. It's good to have a few around. Gentle looting again. We are going to catch this guy. We do have the perfect tactics, though, which is useful. Much better casualties. Okay, you, my big army, you have lots of food still, like over 3/4. Come take the next major fort. I know I should be using the light one for sieging, but the light army is distracted right now. Could the big army get in there? Okay, thank you. Perfect. Let's just do some sieging. At least get the war goal. Is all of that's highlighted right now. I did not intend to catch this army. That's interesting. Did I join in someone else's fight? I didn't know you could do that if that's what I saw. Okay, this guy's accused of something, which is what this generic one summarizes to. So we can do a thorough investigation. The general of the 4th Army loses popularity. I lose loyalty with him. Every member of the family likes me less, and I lose gold. Token inquiry, he gains loyalty with me. He loses popularity. Or I gain corruption. We'll do a token one. He's actually a pretty decent general. Keep going for the capital. You keep just sieging around. That was a very long, expensive fight, but that's fine. Trial developments, mainly intended as a symbolic gesture to ease tension. It is clear after some preliminary groundwork by justs that the accused has been the victim of slander, which bears no resemblance to his relatively mundane lifestyle. We'll just have to see what happens. Gain popularity all around, and they gain prestige. I am sure we can find some more witnesses. Gain corruption and lose a bunch of loyalty. No, we'll... Got no reason. Nothing against that guy. I lost another trade route. Can I grab a second... What is it I grabbed last time? It was something for army maintenance costs. Oh, it was wine. Grab a second wine, and now we're getting... I don't think it was wine. Yeah, wine. Army maintenance. 5% cheaper. Beautiful. Out of curiosity, to keep an eye on our... We got the growth one. So we can do this. Popular simulation speed doesn't matter to us. would have mattered if we had stayed Greek culture, but we didn't. So that's done. Don't need one of these. Wow, we can... Oh, if we get this one, we can start producing horses in our land, which would actually be very useful. I don't think we have access to horses anywhere. Let's take a quick look at the trade. Trade. Horses, horses, horses. I don't see horses anywhere. A lot of grain, a lot of livestock, vegetables. Can't imagine we're generally known for horses down in Egypt. Wild game, dates, games, horses. So we do have some down here. Maul probably wouldn't hurt though. Okay. I think that is a good place to call this episode. It seems like the war is going okay. We are negative score because our allies are getting their butts handed to them up here. And by allies, I mean vassals. But hey, it's going... I think it's going fine. I think it's going fine. Let's take a look at this. Doesn't... It's just not the most convenient to look at. I'd rather summaries. What is this? Deaths? Lost 43,000. They lost 8,000. Regardless, I think that's a good place to call this episode. In the next one, we will hopefully finish up this war. I can't imagine it would take more than another episode unless it starts turning against me and going badly, I guess. So we will see how that goes. Hope to see you then.